LeBron James has won everything there is to win in basketball. Over the course of the past decade, he has solidified his position as one of the most accomplished basketball players in the world by winning not one, but numerous championships, most valuable player awards, and gold medals. He has racked up an impressive number of accolades over his career as a basketball player that has, in turn, multiplied his wealth, making him a billionaire. So how does LeBron spend his money? LeBron James is just as vicious off the court as he is on the court. At the moment, he is one of the highest paid players in the history of the NBA. He also has contracts such as Nike, which was more like the merger of two companies. His fortune has made him amass an outstanding collection of residences and automobiles, but he still finds the time to spend with his family. Other than his salary from the NBA and endorsements, he has assets worth millions. These assets include a $90 million stock in Fenway Sports Group, a $300 million stake in the Spring Hill Company, and a $30 million investment in Blaze Pizza. Unlike many athletes, LeBron chose to have a diversified investment portfolio as a safety net in the event that a single business endeavor is unsuccessful or suffers from unanticipated drops in revenue. When it comes to advertisements, James has not only played the role of the typical athlete who appears in them and encourages people to purchase a certain product, rather, in many instances, he is the product. If he is associated with the company in any way, it is quite likely that he is a shareholder in the business. An example is an agreement that James signed with Beats by Dre back in the day. James made $30 million from Apple's purchase of Beats by Dre for $3 billion. As you can see, James has made even more money outside of basketball than he has from his NBA contracts. He also has endorsement arrangements with AT&T, Pepsi, and Calm. But in addition to that, he owns shares in a wide variety of other companies. And by the way, did you know that LeBron James' interest in purchasing luxury residences is not widely known to the general public? The truth is, James started expanding his real estate assets almost as soon as he was selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 2003 NBA draft. It is estimated that he paid $2.1 million for the land in Bath Township, which is located to the northwest of Akron. Over the course of the years, he invested millions of dollars into the property, transforming it into a palace that is 30,000 square feet in size. He had only turned 18 years old at the time. In total, it has 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, in addition to a recording studio and a cinema. It also features a salon and a bowling facility with 2 lanes. It also has a bar. One of the luxurious features of the master bedroom is a walk-in closet that spans 2 stories. Interestingly, he is still the owner of the property, which is currently estimated to be worth $9.2 million. He didn't stop there. In November, he spent $9 million to acquire a distinctive 3-story home in the neighborhood of Coconut Grove in Florida. It features a multicolored LED pool lighting system, an 8-seat home cinema, a wine cellar, and a private lakeside balcony off the master suite. Separate from the 3-car garage was a guest house that has enough for 2 boats, each measuring 60 feet in length. However, it was later put up for sale in 2014 with an asking price of $17 million, but was sold for $13.4 million the following year. When he returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers after spending time with the Miami Heat, he was prepared to expand his real estate portfolio to the West Coast. And that's why in October, he made the purchase of a colonial-style home in Los Angeles that was made of white bricks and spanned 9,440 square feet for the sum of $21 million. In addition to a foyer that was 2 stories tall and an office that included wood paneling, the Brentwood home featured an exercise room and an attractive kitchen with counters made of Calcutta marble. It also had a basketball court and an infinity pool that extended almost the whole length of the home, situated next to one another and separated by a 3-car garage. Unfortunately, James listed the home for sale at $20.5 million at the beginning of 2021, but he was only able to sell it for $19.6 million in September. Many NBA fans are under the impression that LeBron James' decision to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers was driven by his aspiration to work in the entertainment industry as a producer. LeBron has been dropping hints about a possible future career in Hollywood since he made an appearance in Trainwreck and produced Survivor's Remorse, which was mainly based on his life. On the other hand, now that he established himself in Los Angeles, he is increasing the amount of money he invests in film and television projects. And by the way, did you know that LeBron James invests $1.5 million of his own money into maintaining his physical fitness each year? The two-time NBA Most Valuable Player, well known for his stringent devotion to a balanced diet that consists of complete, unprocessed foods, as well as his 4-day-per-week training routine. In a recent post, Phil Handy, an assistant coach for the Los Angeles Lakers, made some comments about LeBron James. According to Handy's reporting, LeBron James shells out a considerable chunk of money each year in order to keep his speed and physique in the best possible shape in order to maintain his level of agility and strength as he gets older. According to him, basketball itself has remained the same, but the individuals who play the game and the strategies they employ have undergone substantial development. As a result of this, the best athletes are required to consistently work to develop their bodies so that they can compete against new generations of athletes and new levels of ability each year. And maybe that's why LeBron James improves his performance by paying attention to what he consumes. Adam Bornstein, LeBron's nutritionist, outlined LeBron's daily diet in an interview. LeBron James is well aware of the steps he must take in order to get to the next level of his basketball abilities. Because of this, it is necessary for him to perform everything according to the regimented schedule at all times. He incorporates a number of healthier varieties of his favourite recipes into the diet he follows to stay in good shape. Naturally, he adores tacos more than any other dish in the world. Given James's considerable fortune, spending a sizable chunk of his money on his hobbies should not come as much of a surprise to anybody. It is believed that his incredible car collection includes over 15 rare and opulent automobiles, with values ranging from less than $20,000 to more than $670,000. The total worth of his collection is estimated to be more than $2.5 million. It is difficult to choose a favourite automobile from the impressive collection that LeBron James has amassed over the years. But today, let's pick the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, which is his most expensive vehicle. However, LeBron James's one-of-a-kind Lamborghini Aventador Roadster goes one step further in terms of customization than the vehicles that many wealthy car enthusiasts own. The exterior of the car is decorated with pink and soft green Mediterranean flowers. It is estimated that the automobile is worth $670,000, despite the fact that its appearance is one that not everyone would find pleasing. Despite the fact that the V12 engine has been upgraded, it is abundantly evident that the heart of this vehicle is still a genuine Lamborghini. Having a vehicle to match the footwear that you made in collaboration with Nike is a pretty slick idea. And do you think there is anything else found in LeBron's garage? Honestly, the Lamborghini, which is by far the most expensive vehicle in LeBron James's garage, is not parked all by itself. It is surrounded by a collection of automobiles that are considered to be among the most desirable in the entire world. He owns a Chevrolet Impala that he considers to be one of his cheapest automobiles, costing around $26,000. James has perfect taste in classic automobiles, which is worth something even if the automobile itself is not valued nearly as much as the Lamborghini does at this point in time. He also has a Ferrari F430, a Ferrari 458 Spider, a Dodge Challenger SRT, and a Porsche 911 Turbo S with 2 turbochargers. In addition, he is the owner of a Ferrari 599, which is capable of exceeding 210 miles per hour. James also has a Mercedes Maybach S650 that is valued over $225,000, and a Bentley Continental GT that is worth over $200,000 in his collection. Quite a collection, huh? Anyway, what do you think about LeBron's spending habits? That's all for this video. See you in the next one.